Alright, I think we're live. Let me just triple check. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's just get into it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what we were doing last time. Sure, why not?
Probe launched.
Ain't got nothing. Hey, Comboy, congrats on being first today. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for grabbing your daily stew. How's your day been today? Yeah, what's up? Just chilling, playing some Mass Effect after a day at work. How's your day going, though, Comboy? How'd your German test go? It was today, right? Hey, Ryan, thanks for grabbing your daily stew today.
I dub thee a knight.
Thank you for the sub, Ryan. You know you don't have to sub, though, right? But it's appreciated nonetheless. Cold as shit, if I'm being honest. It's a Bolliger. I think I did go on test. Hell yeah, good job. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but recently Frisky's been hella needy, and I don't know why. Like, she has been, just... I don't know. She's been waking me up in the middle of the night, like, around 12 a.m. most nights, to, like, just, I don't know, tell me something? So did I. You go first, though, Comboy. Tell me about your interesting dream.
Launching probe.
Well, yep.
Launching probe.
Let me copy and paste everything, alright. Really nothing. Yeah, there's nothing here. Not even worth launching another probe. Bup.
Probe launched.
Oh.
Probe launched.
Oh. There we go.
Probe launched.
Oh. There we go.
Probe
Involved
away.
a stalker who's a thing, who stalked me, a classmate who's blind said dream, a German test, and a pizza place. It's oddly specific. Okay, maybe my dream was a little less involved.
Probe away. Probe away.
There we go. But yeah, that's very specific and odd. Mine was just that. Oh.
Probe away. I have found something.
Hey Brookie, thanks for grabbing your daily stew, and Crumb, thank you for grabbing your daily stew. How are you both doing today? It was a week-long dream or something, like 4 days. Oh, yeah, no, my dreams don't last that long. My dreams are like all in the span of a couple days usually. Hey Spicy Chicken, how are you doing today? In the apparent week of stalking said dream, landed up not trying to go to class on the day that my test was on. Just hoping that my teacher would understand why I couldn't go. With how many times I went to the pizza place, I ended up getting an opportunity to work there as they were aware of the creep. I see. Yeah, hey, how's it going today? They lingered, especially with following me. Oh. Yeah, it's certainly an odd dream. I don't know, mine was just more like, I had a dream where I was driving around in a car. I don't know. Suddenly I noticed that it was like night, right? And so I was like, oh, I need to turn on my my headlamp and my lights. And as I was like using the switch next to the wheel to turn it on, it just wasn't turning on. But like I was in the middle of the road with nowhere to pull off to, and then like as soon as I found a good spot to pull over, a bunch of people like stopped and like showed their damaged cars and were like, hey, because of you this all happened, and we're blaming you, and you know if you don't pay us back, we're gonna kill you. But yeah, that was.
This should slow him down.
Blah blah. Lost me. Well, that's certainly a very specific dream. But yeah, how's everyone else doing today?
Weakling! I'll put them down!
Oh yeah, I forgot. Armor piercing. My dreams follow reality and its rules mostly, so I see. Hello, Brookie. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. And congrats on the 7-day streak, homeboy. Don't even know what I'm shooting at. Keys hanging in there, you know, completely understandable. Well, just keep hanging in there, Brookie. You got this. I'm just happy to be back from work today. Enjoying some Mass Effect. Hanging out with you all. It's a good day. Oh yeah, hell yeah. My fan broke today. I really needed my mom. Keeps it on here because of anemia. And I was this close to letting it ruin my day, but I figured it out. Yeah, good job. Hell yeah.
I'll take it.
That reminds me of a story I have. When I was visiting Korea, the one thing about Korea is that I don't understand why. Despite how hot their summers get, I guess they just don't believe in AC. And no matter how high they have the fan running, it is just death. Like, it is like 100. Well, if you're using American units, it's like 110 Fahrenheit. Celsius is probably like what 45, I think, or 40. And there's just no AC, and they just have a fan running. Worst part is, with all that heat, it's just like 100% humidity, but it's not raining, so it just feels like you're in a sauna. And I just could not sleep.
Probe launched.
So that way in Mississippi, nothing else, even just like mosquitoes. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Probe launched.
That's Mississippi, yeah. Nope. But yeah, I was
Probe.
that was my experience in Korea. Just hot everywhere. And I couldn't properly enjoy it because sleeping was hard enough. One benefit of owning your own place, you can set the AC to whatever the fuck you want. Oh damn, you went to Korea. Hey Kami. Yeah, back in 2015, 2014 I want to say. So it's been over a decade since I went, but yeah, back in the day. In Illinois, though, and for the most part, it does get uncomfortable at times. It's too hot or too cold, but I generally like the weather here. I mean, better than hating the weather. Yeah, I appreciate that. How are you doing though, Kami? We just need to drop a thing somewhere. I saw that you started a new job though, Kami, if that's not too personal. If it's not too personal, how's that going for you? Just got so much done today, feeling super good. Hell yeah! Proud of you, Kami. Let's go! How art thou on this fine day? Well, I'm back from work, so I'm feeling pretty decent, I'd say. Just glad to be home from work, honestly. There are a few things worse than having to work a holiday, but it is what it is, as they say.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
But yeah, we just playing Mass Effect today, enjoying the vibes, having a good time, hopefully.
Probe launched.
It's kicking my butt a little bit, but my boss recommended me to another position that just opened. That would be a huge jump for me. Just broke an office today, and they want me in marketing. Hopefully marketing's good. Only thing I will warn you, as someone who has never been in marketing, from my limited experience, but from what I hear, marketing can be a very dog-eat-dog world. But I wish you the absolute best of luck, and that it goes well for you. But I'm glad that your boss is willing to promote you and, you know, what's the word? Like, sell you, I guess. I don't know. Sell your talents. I don't know how to describe it. Also, where the hell is this last planet that I'm missing? See the 4 rings. Oh. The sun is a... Oh, let's see. This is odd. But yeah, I try and... I'm a lower level manager, but I try and do it right by my people. I try and make sure that, you know, if they have some sort of accomplishment, that I go on to make sure that their accomplishments are noted. And I, as weird as this may sound, I actively encourage them to leave and seek further opportunity where their talents may be better, what's the word? Appreciated? Yes. Appreciated. Madmen. Hopefully not that bad. I mean, I'll take whatever. I just got out of service and I'm still in school, so I feel like this is a huge win. I work for a local YMCA, so I don't think it... Yeah. Either way, it'd be a good experience for you. I hope it goes really well for you. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Who knows? And I completely understand. My first job in high school when I was 16 was in the service industry. It was at a water park in Hawaii. They liked me so much, they moved me from the kitchen where I initially worked to the front desk without a pay raise, and made me do even more work, where I had to try and hand signal against a bunch of tourists who, I don't know why, I mean, it's fucking Hawaii, why go to a water park in Hawaii, barely spoke English at all, have to use hand signs to interpret the pricing and explain to them that no outside food and drinks were allowed, and just suffer through the communication and having to read IDs from all over the world. Been a barista for far too long now. Hell yeah, well, hopefully you made some good drinks and that this is a good movement upwards for Ikami. I'm very happy when people succeed in life, you know? We all move up together. Or at least that's how I see life. But yes, that was my experience, and just constantly having to deal with abrasive people as a 16-year-old. I couldn't take it anymore, and as soon as the summer ended for my 2 months, I quit. And I was making the fucking minimum wage, $7.25 an hour. That shit sucked. But yeah, there you go, there's some Duke lore for you. You can probably build a profile on me if you try hard enough. I don't don't even believe me to be out of there so fast. Yeah, the worst part, like, if management, you know, I guess this is like everywhere, but if management understood my struggles and was supportive, at least, you know, with like pay raises or some sort of, you know, recognition, it would have been easier, which is why I try not to be a bad boss, you know. Like, I'm not perfect by any means, or by any definition of the word, but I do try and do right by my people when I can. That's done. So many nebulas I need to check out. At least that's done. Shadow Sea is done. Let's do this first, I guess. But yeah, that was my experience in the service industry, and so I said never again. And so old 17-year-old Duke graduated and said, fuck that noise, I'm joining the military. And the rest is history. But that's also why, I don't know, understanding that, like, I have lived in the service, and well, I've experienced the service industry, I try and tip well to those, because I understand what it's like to be in that sort of position.
Probe launched.
Jobs, not interviews, so I've been a bit sad, but still trying to look. Oh, well, good for you, Brookie. Hopefully you find what you're looking for one of these days. But never give up. Just keep looking.
Probe away. I have found something.
Let's just take the boys. Hell yeah. Yep. I don't know, I just try and live life where I can empathize with those who I've lived similar experiences with, but still try and do right. Sometimes it's easier said than done, though. But we're all on this planet together, might as well enjoy it while we can.
Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction complete.
Kinda like a unrelated side note though, but if I'm your friend and we go hang out in real life and we go do stuff, I will absolutely judge you based on how you treat service workers. Like, it's completely acceptable to have some sort of disagreement with them, or, you know, hey, this didn't come out right, but, like, I don't know, if you treat them as, like, beneath you, or something similar to that, I don't know, I just lose respect for you very quickly.
Extraction complete.
Which unfortunately has, I won't say sabotage, but like,
Extraction complete.
ended a few friendships that I've had with people who I thought were okay, but I guess not.
Extraction complete. Extraction complete. Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters. Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling.
Where's the last dude?
Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters.
should do it.
Okay, well, that was easy. Don't tell me that was the whole quest. That was the whole quest. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I just got scammed.
Urgent message coming in from the Elusive Man. Patching him in through the comm room.
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Fuck. No. Shepard, the principal has called you.
Patching the Elusive Man through, Commander.
Hey, Duke, the Elusive Man demands your... Yeah, I got called to the principal's office, Liderovich. Save me from detention!
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of
How
it.
are you doing today,
Already
though,
sent.
Liderovich?
Once
Thanks
you're
for swinging
aboard the
by.
ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
What do I get out of this but assisting a rival for the boss's attention?
Let's go find us a collector.
I'll give you an entire Hershey's kiss. Maybe even a peanut butter one. Don't hold your breath yet, though. Finally made it through Mountain of Cloth. Hell yeah, Crumb! Glad you're finally done with that.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
I guess we're being forced to do this mission, though.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Given the T1D, the trash chocolate. Hey, remember the one that time you overpaid agency funds? Are you calling Hershey's Kisses not enough? Okay, fine. Because I'm a benevolent Duke, I'll also throw in a Jolly Rancher. One of the blue ones. Ooh, blue Jolly Rancher. Hell yeah, there we go.
I love what they've done with the place.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer. Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense tower softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard. The collectors use these containers on Horizon, but these are empty.
It must have been horrible. Trapped in these pods. Helpless. Completely at the mercy of the collectors. What happened here?
Guess those are the colonists.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
They must have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
They're dead. Nothing we can do. Keep moving.
Also, for those of you who have played Mass Effect before, we're probably gonna go Paragade. Yeah, I'm thinking Paragade.
That's a collector.
Oh yeah, do you have the day off, Leorovich?
Were they
And
experimenting
I guess
on
anyone
their
else here
own?
based in the U.S.
Edie,
or
I'm
are you
uploading
working
the data
today?
from this terminal. See if you can
Like
figure out
me.
what they were up to.
Or were you, I guess?
Data
Past
received.
tense.
Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure. the
3 day off?
Protheans.
Hell yeah.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's
I
find
like
what we need
Gears'
before the
helmet.
collectors come to salvage this vessel.
Oh
Move up.
no, the armor design is peak. Less accurate than assault rifle, less high capacity, deals much more damage. Upgrades the Vindicator battle rifle. Sure. Maybe I should have taken the sniper, but whatever. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh.
Look, on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds of them.
How do you guys feel about like like biomechanical mixes? I don't know, in games. Like if a game has this sort of thing where like the ship is a living thing and contains, you know, like biotic parts. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm sure you guys get what I'm trying to convey.
I'll take it.
I think it's very cool, though sometimes it can be hit or miss in my opinion. Depends on how it's done. It kind of peaked with Dead Space for me. Okay.
They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me
There's
for 2 years.
yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of
Way
horror
beyond
that like tries to play that up.
Something
Like,
doesn't add up, Commander.
I would say Amnesia Machine for Pigs had that kind of vibe, and what was that really like edgy horror game that was like, oh, all your weapons are actually like biotic body parts or whatever, like Agony or something?
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and still not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Sounds like Agony. Yeah.
There, on the platform. Looks like
What do you guys think about that?
Where are the bodies of the Collector crew?
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Like how there's still like a universal data protocol that can allow transfer of data.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems.
And I guess for those of you who are still there, who's your favorite Mass Effect character? Either from what you've seen so far or what you've
Sir, a diplomatic envoy has sent their entourage.
Hey Luna, thank you so much for the raid. Let me just drop you quick.
Someone else in the
Thank you so much. How is Hades? Tally easy? You know what? I've seen either Tally or Garrus. Tally or Garrus gets like all the love. Yes, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Thank you for the raid, Luna. How did Hades go? I hate when they get Resident Evil with it. Like, why does this exist? Where'd all the masks come in for like the 5 seconds? Why aren't these flammable? You know what? I would be cool with it, yeah, if it was like Aliens and all the stuff was super flammable.
Sir, a guest has arrived.
Yes, hello, Raiders. Just fun to live in one way. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. And thank you for the raid.
I will direct this personally. This hurts you.
Let's just try not to die. To be fair, they're the day one rider dies. You know what? Honestly, yeah. I don't know, but like if we're talking day one rider dies though, shouldn't Liara be part of the conversation? Like, if we're using anime, what's the word, like, anime descriptions, isn't Liara basically, how one might describe, like, a yandere for Shepard? But everyone just, like, Callie, no hands. But yes, how was Hades, Luna? Thank you so much for the raid. If you got a raid and run, gotta do whatever you gotta do. Completely understand, and thank you so much for being here. I know, but she bails on you in 2, so fair. You think that if she was a companion that you could take with you in 2, she'd be remembered more fondly? Because I mean, I feel like Rex kinda abandons you too, but a lot of people remember Rex fondly at least. Or is it because he's a bro? Absolutely. Oh yeah, actually, since we have Raiders here, and we are in a game where we're wearing armor, bam! We're in armor now. Armored up. Keep getting my ass kicked, but it's so fun. Hell yeah! Have you gotten to the end yet? Rex has bigger things to worry about at the time. I guess that's understandable.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Did you get what we
Glad you're enjoying it. I played through the first one. I started the second one. It's still good. I just feel like it doesn't have the same pizzazz as the first. Or maybe that's just because Zagreus is so hot. And his cast.
It is unusual.
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols.
I got to Hades, but he keeps killing me at the second phase. You got this, Luna. I believe in you. Kick Hades' ass.
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
This is a bad time to become an optimist, Shepard.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I
can.
Yeah,
Luna.
Sending coordinates for
I believe in you. It was a struggle for my first Hades victory, but it was so cathartic. And I'm very excited for you to get there too. Great game.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
But yeah. So Hades beat me like a drum the first, like, 10 times. Yeah, you just gotta... I don't know, there are 2 ways to beat Hades, in my opinion. There's the skill way, which requires you to remember his patterns and, you know, actually get good at the game. And then there's the way that you just learn, or that you just build some sort of BS builds that can auto-battle him for you, as long as you just, like, keep dashing. I ain't gonna lie, the first time I beat him was absolute cheese. I think I had some sort of build with a gun where I could just dash constantly and attack him from range. And I just wish Mass Effect Andromeda got released. The one, yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda never came out, right, Leorovich? Got a raid and run, fortunately it's 2 AM and I gotta sleep. No worries! I really appreciate the raid, Luna. I hope you have a great sleep. And I'll be sure to swing by and hopefully I can catch you finishing Hades one of these days. Thank you so much for the raid. Have a great sleep. Maybe one day, yeah. And hopefully it won't be a massive disappointment. One can only dream, right? I feel like remasters and re-releases, though, these days are like the equivalent of a monkey's paw, you know? Like, man, I love this game so much when I was a kid. I hope they re-release it, and then the monkey's paw curls. Where you get the re-release or the remaster, but they've absolutely butchered it to the point where it's, like, unrecognizable. Or is that just me, I guess? I also have no clue where I'm supposed to go. Yep, that's why I'm happy the Prince of Persia remake blew up. Honestly, it might be better in the long run, yeah. I fully agree. Because, like, I was playing and watching some reviews about, like, Spec Ops The Line recently, for one. I think it's a great game with a great message, but I'm afraid that if they remade it today, that message would absolutely get lost in translation. I guess that's one of the worst things I think that some game developers do with remakes these days is, like, there's a very special message or, like, you know, theme in the first game that either is a critique or a, like, satire of that thing. But the remake, you do the remake, they're like, oh, that's what made it popular, so we'll just accept it, you know, we'll take it wholeheartedly and make it unironic or something. Only played The Line recently for the first time, and I gotta say, meme I'm jaded AF. No, please. I'd love to hear your opinion on it if it was your first time playing. And it's completely okay. You don't have to like what I like. As long as we can discuss it respectfully, hey, I'm completely down. To be fair, Capcom has been doing pretty alright with their old titles. Ubisoft is a dumpster fire. Ubisoft is more than a dumpster fire. Ubisoft has evolved from a dumpster fire to, like, the great, what was it? The Great Molasses Flood. And I also feel like, yeah, maybe the Spec Ops The Line wouldn't hit as hard today, just because I feel like, you know, it's inspired quite a bit too. So there are a few things that have tried to emulate its theme, so it wouldn't be like, you know, experiencing it for the first time similar to back then. Because you do have to remember, it is a 14-year-old game at this point.
Enemies on our right.
Loved it and thought it was fun as hell, but I don't get the war bad message everyone says. It's less war bad message, more like think about how the games you play kind of desensitize you to violence more like, hey, it's just a game, you know, but should killing in games be fun? It's more like a critique of the games of the time, like Call of Duty, and, you know, all the it was basically a giant critique of Call of Duty, that's really it. And I guess for that scene that you're talking about, it's just more like, you know, if you think about it in the open context of the narrative, you've basically just doomed everyone to death by dehydration in the pursuit of your, like, heroic ending. And people are rightly pissed at your squad for doing that. You know? So in the grand scheme of things, you're angry at them for killing, you know, your good friend and squad mate, but they're just as rightly angry at you for what you've done to them. So it's very much like a there are no good choices type of deal. But yeah, it's more like being able to examine it in a vacuum. Yeah, but they ain't your battle buddy, so fair. Which is maybe why I felt Jade at the end, because they'll desensitize slaughter. Yeah, that's the whole point, is like, you know, hey, Call of Duty does this, but you don't give a crap, so why do you care now? Do you feel like a bad person? Are you a good person for enjoying this? It's just, it's not really there to chastise you, more so just have you re-examine future games with a more critical lens, if that makes sense. At least that's my argument for the game. And of course, the story's open enough that you can interpret the game story your own way and what the developers intended you to take away from it. Definitely got the COD commentary. Yeah, okay. That was really the big selling part, I think. Not the selling part, but the big thing that the developers probably wanted you to take away.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
I think the ironic thing, I think, is that COD does try to integrate like war being bad in its own way sometimes. Like, if you play the original Modern Warfare, you know, the 2000, I want to say 9 one or 2008, Modern Warfare 1, I guess,
Forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
is
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Damn it. Like the AC-130 mission, right? For a lot of people, it's just going to be mindless, you know, shooting pew-pew on the, like, targets down below that are just beeping dots, but the subtext is kind of like, wow, this is kind of eerily realistic. You know, you're desensitized to killing, like, the operators, maybe. And then the nuke scene, of course. That there are no winners in nuclear war. Though I think that some ways it doesn't necessarily challenge people to engage with it. Like, you don't have to if you don't get it, right?
Shepard,
they were a bit more direct with the no Russian mission in Modern Warfare 2, I might argue, but even then it's very much still like, haha, you're the hero, go kill bad guys.
Cut the act. You set us up, and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information.
Church and asking,
on
oh,
the
there's no
Omega
flare
4
on that
arena.
church. Do I
That
shoot?
required direct
Yeah, that's the
access
thing,
to
right? Is
collect
like
the data.
you have to be able
Too
to
good
use your
enough
imagination, right?
Agreed.
Imagine that like
But I don't like surprises,
you're not
especially when
like
my
the guy
ass
in
is
the
on
air
the
just
line.
looking at this
I
through a
put
video
you at risk,
screen.
yes.
You're on the ground
Without
being
that
able to see what
information,
they
we don't
see,
reach the
which is just
collector
body
who
parts flying
you,
from all the
every other human,
explosions,
may as well be
and like
dead.
people just
It
looking
was a
up at
trap.
this angel of death
But I
that
was
they can't do
confident in
anything
your
about.
abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
And but I'd say
needed the collectors to believe
Black
they had
Ops
the upper
was a
hand.
bit more better about it in
Telling you
just the
we
sense
could
that,
have
like,
off in any number of
you know, a lot of
ways.
things are bad,
Besides,
everything's kind of
I
fucked
wouldn't
up.
have sent you in if I didn't think you would succeed.
I'd say World at War was probably the best at making a statement about it, ironically enough, just because it is very much just that everything is brutal.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need
Maybe
to
they
be
should
made.
listen the first
But
time.
more importantly,
Exactly.
it paid off. Edie
Oh,
confirmed
the one
our
thing about the line that I definitely got the oh shit I fucked up was the phosphorus section. Yeah.
Sir, a diplomatic envoy has sent their entourage.
Hey, Cannabis, thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a quick shout out. Cannabis Dog Days. Bleh. There we go. How was your Barotrauma collab or Barotrauma game? And did you get your homework done? More importantly, Cannabis, did you get your homework done? Also, welcome in, Raiders. If you got a raid and run, completely understand. Otherwise, have a great day, and thank you so much for the raid and swinging by. But yeah, the phosphorus scene is definitely, I think, most people's oh shit moment, like, you know, what did I do? Yes, I did, sadly. Good, good.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandanov.
I'm glad you got your homework done, and I hope the Barotrauma collab was fun.
Revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime,
hello, Raiders.
I
Thank you so
suggest
much.
tell your crew
This is very
I didn't
much
risk their
a,
lives
do I have a plan B because I don't like plan
It
A.
will make things easier going forward.
Yeah, the funny thing is, from what I understand, in development, there was planned to be a Route B for that, where you could just shoot your way out of it. It would have been an incredibly hard fight when you could shoot your way out of it, but they had to scrap it because too many things in the story would have had to have been changed. So they just kept it in so that if you try and shoot, there's just infinitely spawning enemies and you have to do it.
Lied to us, used us, needed
Yeah.
access to the collector databanks. Necessary
It was basically that the story wouldn't work without you doing it, so that they had to scrap the original alternative plan. So I've heard that some playtesters were able to differentiate, but you're not able to, like, get off of it, so you just have to hit it to end the section.
He tries something like that again, and the collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is gonna work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard.
Yeah, if you
I
got a
have
raid and
also
run,
determined
Cannabis,
the
I understand.
approximate
Make sure to
location
take care of
the
yourself, and
collector
hope you had a good stream.
based on
Thank you so
navigational
much for
data
swinging
from
by.
their vessel.
Just want to say that hot sauce makes everything better. Okay, real question, I guess, for all of you. What is the superior hot sauce? Or the best hot sauce? Solus? Yeah.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI
Oh,
has
don't
got a bug in
worry.
the software.
7 hours in the record for me for streaming though.
correct.
Oh yeah, congrats on
Collector
your record,
homeworld
Cannabis.
is
Hope you had fun.
located within the galactic
Like Sriracha?
core.
Can't be.
Sriracha's good.
Core's
Sriracha's
just
a good
black holes and
all-rounder
exploding
sauce, I would
cells.
argue.
There are no habitable
Cholula
planets
chili
there.
lime.
Could be an
A bit more of a
artificial
specialized
construction.
hot sauce, not
Space
one I would
station protected
particularly
by
use, but
powerful
it
massive
has its
light fields
application,
and
sure.
Radiation shields.
Even the
Cholula's
collectors
really
don't have
crumb.
that kind of technology.
Amen. I like Tapatio. Yeah, I'm more of a Tapatio kind of guy. Fits for everything. Sriracha is very good if I'm having, like, pho. Or, like, if I'm having a sandwich and I don't want to use ketchup. I'll just put Sriracha in my sandwich instead. And just more of a general sauce. However, if I'm having, like, hash browns, I use Tabasco. And then steak, I might also use Tabasco.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass
Sriracha
relays in the
mayo.
Citadel.
Okay, Crumb, that's
Who's to say they
insane
can't
talk
build a
right
space
there.
station surrounded by black holes.
Sriracha mayo
No
is the
wonder
ramblings of a
nobody's ever
crazy
returned from a trip to the
institutionalized
Omega-4
woman.
mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow
Well, that's
safe transport.
that's my take.
Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted
I'll introduce you
protocols.
to my ranch ramen. Ugh, what? Please. Okay, ranch pizza, understandable. Ranch pizza, hell, even good. Ranch ramen, on the other hand. Why? Like, ramen, if you have, like, the dollar store ramen packets, sure. The dollar store ramen chicken, you put in sriracha sometimes, just to have it more flavor. Understandable. Ranch ramen. Spicy mayo is amazing. Duke, never go to sushi with me because I'll... Okay, that's spicy mayo. That is not sriracha mayo. Spicy mayo is not sriracha mayo, Crumb. Spicy mayo is good, but that's not sriracha mayo, Crumb. There is a difference. We draw the line here.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out.
Every time he says
I don't
ranch
like
ramen, I lose my
elaborate
mind. I would
elaborate.
too! Got some ramen earlier. Oh yeah, how'd that go?
why wait?
Spicy
It's a
chicken.
derelict Reaper. What if the
This
collectors
is a
are
wild
waiting for
choice.
us?
I'm intrigued.
We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Bestie, what do you think makes spicy mayo? Maybe sriracha, but it's not just sriracha mayo mixed together. It is mixed with other things, Crumb. Or at least the one that I eat is made with more stuff than just that. We're going to a high-end sushi place, Crumb. I'm not taking you to no place that mixes together base sriracha and mayo and calls it spicy mayo. Ramen is good with oil and with eggs, but not ranch. Exactly. Yes. If I'm making good specialized ramen, it's like shin ramen mixed with 2 eggs, and I might add a little bit of chili oil, and that's fancy ramen for me. That's it. None of this ranch nonsense. Sriracha mayo is a brand. There are other spice mayo. Exactly, Lirovich. I was gonna say not with eggs and oil mixed together, but I remember that's mayo. And basically, there's other stuff too, though. But that's chili. That's chili oil and like eggs mixed in and cooked with it, though. Not like hard-boiled eggs. Oh, don't you punch me, Crumb. Haven't ate it yet. Oh, I do that. Leave me alone. You do what, Crumb, specifically? What, you mix mayo with sriracha? Haven't ate it yet. Well, let me know what you think about it when you try it. Bulldog, yeah, Bulldog is good. I can handle up to the 2x, but like if we're talking about a sriracha, or I'm sorry, a Bulldog ramen that I'm gonna eat and be able to go to work tomorrow, I'm getting the carbonara.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
I do. Yeah. So I do. Yep, that's the good stuff. Hell yeah. Crumb. It's okay, Crumb. When I visit, we'll get you a sense of taste, a sense of flavor. We'll blast your taste buds so hard that they won't be able to even imagine going back to whatever you consider this.
New message at your private terminal.
He has a sensitive tummy, can't handle the spicy ones. Crumb, you haven't even tried Bulldog ramen. All that tells me is you haven't actually had Bulldog ramen. Okay, that's everything. Well, rude. You're the one that's rude. You don't even know what you're talking about, Crumb. That's the worst part. This reminds me when I tried a recipe called onomiyaki ramen. What was different about that recipe that made it onomiyaki? Hell yeah. We'll take you to Flavor Town. Did any of you guys actually watch Guy Fieri, like, ever? I've never watched Guy Fieri until, I forget where I was, but when I was in basic training, there was, like, this one processing facility that had, that just had Guy Fieri running 24/7. And because we were waiting hours to get processed, there were just, like, 3 or 4 episodes that we would run through before I actually got called up. Ramen with lettuce and shrimp. I mean, might be okay. Maybe if it was... Oh, okay, not tempura chips. That's different. That is absolutely different. That was not what I was sold on. I did a lot because my mother adored the dude. You know what? There's probably a lot of people who have a similar story. Like, yeah, I watched this when I was young because my mom liked it. My mom really liked this Korean show growing up, and then I started enjoying it too. It was called 2 Days, 1 Night, and I think all of it is, except for the first season that I enjoyed, because I guess they deleted it for some reason, was available on the KBS YouTube channel. But, it was about, like, taking a bunch of celebrities and making them do, like, survival challenges, kind of. They would go visit a place, they'd have to do challenges to earn food, to go eat, or be forced to do stuff like go onto a fishing boat at the breakneck of dawn the next day. And they'd spend 2 days and 1 night at the place. But yeah. Okay, Lirovich and Crumb, I get it. You know what? I'm with you on this one. I watched that guy a few days ago while I was in the waiting area at the doctor's. Oh. Oh, I see you. Where are you?
Launching probe.
But yeah, that was something I enjoyed watching growing up due to the influence of my mother. I don't know, just funny haha side stories from Duke. Consider my heinous food option tuna pickle mayo sandwich. You know what? Compared to sriracha mayo, tuna pickle mayo sandwich at least I can maybe excuse. That's beyond heinous. No, you know what? Actually, this one I might side with Crumb on. I've had a tuna mayo sandwich, And then if you just throw in, like, pickles on it, sure, why not? I don't see anything... Other than the vinegar kind of unnecessarily meddling with everything, I don't really see too many issues with it, personally.
Launching probe.
Yeah, that's just tuna salad, basically. That's deconstructed tuna salad. You know it's true, Lirovich. Just agree. Just agree. It's true. All you have to do is agree. Where's this last thing that I'm missing? Oh, I see it. You tiny thing. Oh. You have, like... Oh, there we go. There we go.
Probe launched.
Thank you, someone gets it. Yeah. So, you know what? That one I'll actually side with you on. I don't hate it, which is probably more than I can say for quite a few things. For my horrendous take. Actually, not really a horrendous take, but I know that people are gonna get absolutely up in arms about it. Pineapple on pizza should be more socially acceptable. Pineapple on pizza is actually good.
Something on our sensors.
Sure, let's take Tally Morden this time. Promise. Agreeable. Pineapple on pizza is fine, especially with ham. We can all agree that the only acceptable steak is medium rare, at least. I wish. I agree, X. There are some people here who are in the well-done camp.
Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Those aren't people, clearly. I agree! It is sacrilege to suggest that any other cookedness other than medium rare is acceptable. Unless I dislike taco pizza, lettuce and tortilla chips don't belong on pizza. You know what? I can agree to that. I'll take that one, yes. I will support it. Dogs used to eating shoes. The worst part, there's one person I know that is worse than shoes. They want it more done than well done. And that scares me. They basically want it burnt. And they scare me. Well, I guess here's an... Well done is fine, depends on the cut in the dish. Lirovich. I know you're being contrarian for the sake of being contrarian, but at least... Is this person also a streamer? No. So no Google Docky yet. Everything scares you? Crumb, more things scare you than they do me. Don't you start now. What do you all think about horseradish on prime rib? Yay or nay? Because I guess, according to Max, though, I am a monster for liking horseradish, raw horseradish, on my prime rib. I was thinking I may know who you're talking about. It's the worst part. Horseradish can stay away. I hate horseradish. Damn. All right. I guess I'm alone on this one. A bit of al juice, and then a little bit of raw horseradish on top, on prime rib for me. That's perfect. But, you know what? Understandable. If that's too much for you, I'll accept it. I'm not. Well done is perfectly fine for different cuts, like thin cutter ribs. I'm watching you, Lirovich. I know what you are. Can't remember what horseradish tastes like. That's the other thing is, I used to hate horseradish. Like, I hate wasabi. I still hate wasabi, though. But, I found that over time my tastes have changed. Like, back in the day, I used to be not that fond of peanut butter. But after the military, you know what? Peanut butter's alright. I will not say no to a prime rib, though. You can have well done and moist. Alright, if you want some water with your shoe, just let me know, Lirovich. I'll make sure that the leather is nice and crisp for you. Horseradish is an annual thing for Passover, so it's never been high on my list of things I enjoy. You know what? Understandable. I hadn't had horseradish in, like, 8 years before I tried it again. So maybe it's just that, like, I had a long enough break away from it that my taste had changed. Do you guys have anything like that, though, where, like, you hadn't tried something that you hated since you were a kid for a long time, you tried it again, and now you're, like, perfectly okay with it? And thanks for the lurk, Kilpsy. Oh, and thanks for grabbing your daily stew, Kilpsy. If you're well done, is that dry need and never touch meat again? The problem isn't the doneness, it's the one cooking. I've yet to see a single well-moistened, well-done steak. It's up to you, Lirovich, if you enjoy your leather with water. So, yeah. I've had more of the opposite, where I loved a dish as a kid, and then as an adult I can't stand it. Okay, I've had some of that, too. Come on. Oh. Oh.
Launching probe.
As a kid, I mixed some leftover ramen broth into mac and cheese. I wish I remember what flavor it was because it was delicious. Probably all that you want, spicy chicken, is all you need to do is get a thing of MSG and add it to your mac and cheese. Because it sounds like what you enjoyed was just the MSG. That's just my own personal interpretation of your story, though, for what it's worth.
Probe away.
The big one for me is eggs. As in, like, you liked it as a kid and now you hate it as an adult? For me, I loved hard-boiled eggs as a kid, and now as an adult, I'm kind of about them, I guess.
Probe away.
Yep, can't stand them now. Oh, dang. Is it a particular way that they're prepared, or just eggs in general? Ooh.
Launching probe.
I've tried all kinds of ways, can't find one that I enjoy, damn. Even omelets? Because, like, even for most people that don't like eggs, omelets are, like, you know, usually pretty decent, no?
Launching probe.
Sunny side, scrambled, hard-boiled, like 3 other... Oh, I see. Hello? Am I stuck? Yep, omelet as well, damn. I think it's texture, understandable.
Failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure
Probe away.
Magnetic shielding.
Scans have found something.
I don't like hard-boiled eggs specifically as much anymore, but I do appreciate a good, like, scrambled egg or omelet. I've never really had Eggs Benedict, so I can't say that much. As for Sunnyside, I think it's good if you have toast. For the yolk to dip your toast in. Try it with milk, whiskey, and chorizo. I mean, that's basically an omelet, isn't it, Lirovich? Oh yeah, but some people never add milk and the chorizo changes texture a good deal. I've had a chorizo omelet. I thought it was kinda but maybe that's just me. Working. Checked it out, thanks for the tip. Milk makes it fluffier. Oh, here's hoping. There we go. That was it? Can't believe some of these missions. I think my hottest take for food is that certain sodas are better when flat. I don't agree with it, but I have a hot take that's very similar, so I can't judge you for it. My my flaming hot take, I might as well say, is that sugar cookies and chocolate chip cookies are best when they're basically stale. Like, when they're rock hard. But yes, please, do explain your position on the sodas, though. Which sodas are better when flat? This I kind of want to know. Oh, that is a hot take. Look, I will stand up for my beliefs. But yes, let's hear you defend your position first, though, Axel. I need to know which sodas. You defend yours, and then I'll defend mine. I get it. That's how I like gingers. Really?
Launching probe.
Some brands of root beer, mostly anything with Doctor or Mister as part of the name. All right. I know, I have a friend of mine who drinks nothing but the cream diet Dr. Pepper. They don't drink the normal stuff, they don't drink the normal cream stuff. It has to be specifically diet cream Dr. Pepper. I don't really understand it, but he stands by it.
Probe launched.
Maybe a hot take, but I think sugar-free diet drinks are so much better. I guess you just like the taste of aspartame, maybe? Or maybe it's what you grew up with, because I feel like if you grow up with something, you have a much better, like, predisposition to it, we'll call it.
Probe away.
Where the flavor comes through without the bite of being carbonated. I don't know, there's some drinks, though, that I think need to be carbonated. Like, I think Coke/Pepsi and Mountain Dew need to be carbonated to be good. That's my take, though. I don't know about that. Hawaiian Punch makes me want to fight people. I mean, it's possible.
Probe away.
Definitely Coke needs the carbonated, yeah. But okay, fine. So, my turn to defend my extremely hot take. I think cookies aren't very good soft and chewy. I don't like the texture when they're soft and chewy. They need to be like, I need to know that the cookie's there when I bite into it. It needs to crunch and need to be like ripped in half for the good texture. And also you can keep chewing it for a good while, like the flavor stays with you longer as you chew through it too. That's me defending my take. Wadley Diet Coke is another one's better flat. I'll believe it. I don't really drink Diet... Well, I'll drink mini sodas, so I'll just take your word for it. What about crunchy outside, soft inside? I'd rather it be one or the other. It needs to be one or the other, not both. Oh.
Probe launched.
Oh, I like that. Okay. At least I was able to maybe convince someone, hopefully, with my passionate speech.
Probe away.
But if you all would like to contest that with your own arguments, I am willing to listen. Good spot for something. There we go. I haven't had cookies in a while. Or I haven't made cookies in a while. Okay, understandable. I wouldn't say that the hardest cookies I've ever had are the Chips Ahoy stuff, and I just cannot. Okay, you know what? That's understandable. I feel like Chips Ahoy are very hit or miss. Like, if I'm in just a specific mood for Chips Ahoy, they're great, and they hit hard. Kind of like Yahoo chocolate milk. It's a very, I need to be in a very specific mood for it. And if I'm not in that mood, I could care less. Those are more powder than cookie though, like the granola bars. Honestly, probably. Nope.
Launching probe.
Okay, we've got enough stuff.
Anomaly detected.
Homemade ones are great regardless, I think, though. I will agree with you on some aspects. However, I would caution you that is probably because you have not made a cookie made by a bad chef yet. Whereas I have had that unfortunate, what's the word? That unfortunate reality check. I've been blessed with a family with great cooking and baking skills. Yeah, that's the issue. It's probably that you're basing it off of that. You have yet to, like, thankfully, I haven't had anyone very close to my life that was like that, but I once went to a friend's house when I was a kid, where I had, like, what was it, Vienna sausage cooked in ketchup? Like, they boiled the Vienna sausage in ketchup. And I forget what else they did to it, but needless to say, I was not thrilled.
Acquired. Warning. Area compromised due to unstable volcanic activity.
Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna just tell you. I think part of it is you just haven't had straight bad food. You know, and as a good guest, I had to finish it, because, you know, if you're a guest in someone else's house and you're offered food, you gotta finish it, right? So I finished it, and like the Vienna sausages, like they were boiled so hard that they had no texture to them. It was like I was biting into air or water. And the ketchup didn't even really add. I don't remember. The ketchup either didn't add that much flavor or was just like a bad flavor. Some of the other stuff they made was fine though, but I very specifically remember that meal. think yogurt is pretty good with yogurt. Okay, spicy chicken. Elaborate. I would like to hear you out.
Research base entrance.
I think Froyo is underrated, but the people who really enjoy Froyo maybe speak about it a little too much, if that makes sense. Like, those that are really into Froyo won't shut up about Froyo, but it's pretty good. Also, there are correct flavors of yogurt, also. Peach is not that good. Strawberry is the best flavor. What else is there? Strawberry's best. There's the peach one. What are the other flavors? Can't really just think of them off the top of my head right now. Don't know why.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not
agreed? Hell yeah. Okay. Thought I typed peanut butter. What I meant to say is peanut butter mixed with yogurt. Oh, okay. I can see it. Kind of like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, except instead of jelly, you're using yogurt. I mean, it's a sweet flavor with the, like, the flavor of peanut butter. I don't know how to describe the flavor profile of peanut butter, but it's understandable. Yellow's a good flavor, but banana's a bad flavor. Here's the thing about artificial banana that I have a very big problem with. So the fun fact that people sometimes know, sometimes don't know, artificial banana is not the same banana that you eat at a grocery store. It is based on a type of banana that apparently is now extinct. I want to say like it went extinct in the 50s or something, but yeah. And the banana flavor you're getting from artificial banana is based on that, not the bananas we have in the supermarket. Thought I yellow. Anything mango? Okay, I can agree to that. Mango's generally a good flavor. Like when I get a smoothie, it's usually strawberry mango. It's my go-to flavor mix. Very acidic and flavorful. I mean, that's kind of cool. Purple is my favorite color flavor. Okay, Sad Night. What if purple is like lavender and it's just flavor, lavender flavor? Yeah, purple is usually raspberry, so I like raspberry, so I can agree to that. But I've also had some things that were purple because they were like, oh, it's hibiscus or some sort of flower flavor, and I was never a fan. I also think vanilla is extremely overrated. And thank you for driving your daily stew, Sad Night. Try shaving them balls and dipping them in chocolate. What? Peanut butter? Purple is hit or miss for me. It's either awesome or... Yeah, exactly. It's either a flower flavor and it's medicine, or it's raspberry and it's bomb. No in between. And when they call it purple or grape... Oh. Grape flavor is very hit or miss. There's some grape that's amazing. And, like, I want to eat it because it actually tastes like grape. And then there's the grape flavor that claims like it's grape, in the same way that grape flavor medicine claims that it tastes like grape. I agree on that one. The peanut butter and yogurt. Oh, okay. How'd that go? Red's my go-to, though, especially. I cannot do artificial cherry. I'm sorry. I love real cherries, but artificial cherry to me, I just cannot do. Ding dong, you're all wrong. Grape is good. No, Crumb. All these are fair. I think more or less we all have decent opinions. I haven't seen a take yet that made me double take, which is probably good. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is I have yet to see a take from anyone that has made me, like, double take. So I'll call that a win.
Only half our fuel remains.
Pink is an I would disagree with that because pink is usually strawberry, right? And strawberry is usually like the default flavor in everything, isn't it? Or would you consider that red? Pink as in watermelon or pink lemonade? I'd say that's more red. Honestly, though, watermelon and pink lemonade are both good. Pink lemonade, I think, is absolutely underrated. It's a sleeper hit, if you will. Although strawberry lemonade, just so. There's this new Lipton drink called Lipton Fusions. It's like black tea mixed with strawberry lemonade in a can, and it is fire. It is great. Or maybe, okay, no. Artificial peach. Yeah, artificial peach is very hit or miss for me. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's terrible, and you never know which. Pink lemonade is good, just really easy to get burnt out on it. Yeah, pink lemonade is like a from time to time thing. I can agree on that.
Shepard, important. Too important to wait. Just, you know about the genophage?
Only about 1 Krogan pregnancy in 1,000 leads to a live birth, thanks to a Solarian virus.
Right. Virus released 1,000 years ago, controlled Krogan population ever since. All public knowledge, but...
Definitely summer thing. I agree. Same with watermelon.
Recent generations of Krogan started...
Actually, okay, I need to know. How many of you guys get seedless watermelon versus normal watermelon? I need to know. Or no watermelon at all, I guess.
Sounds like cause for celebration. The Krogan might finally recover from what happened to them.
No, Krogan too warlike, culture broken, population increase now would lead to increased aggression, more war. Personally, led a team, created new version of genophage, released it onto Chunka, other colonies, restabilized Krogan population.
Normal, I enjoy both but prefer seed. Okay, good, it's not just me. Typically, people I know always get seedless, and I always think that the seed version just has more flavor. Like, seedless to me tastes more like water than melon. And then the seed version, while it's a little more annoying to get all the seeds out, tastes more sweet like an actual watermelon and not just water. And yeah, the patoo's kind of fun.
I doubt you wanted to give me a history lesson. What's going on?
Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin...
Haven't had watermelon in ages.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory.
Yeah,
Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to
it's
them
been a year since I've had watermelon, though, yeah. And, okay, 2 underrated fruit in my opinion. Dragon fruit. Not enough people know about dragon fruit, and it is delicious, but yes, it's expensive. Number 2, pomegranates. They're an absolute pain in the ass to, like, actually get the seeds from. But pomegranates are delicious.
Commander,
Solus is such a
sorry,
good boy.
I haven't really had time
he
to
is.
check in since we launched. Glad to be on board. And I have to apologize. I'm a little unfocused due to a personal matter, but I won't let it affect my duties.
Oh, and the PB yogurt, it tastes really good. It's sort of called this recipe Benny's Bullets. Certainly a name for it. Sounds delicious, though. Glad you enjoy it. I can see it, the sweetness from the chocolate and the fruitiness of the yogurt mixed with peanut butter. I can definitely see it. I'm not really a fan of peanut butter chocolate, though, personally.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
I've tried dragon fruit like 5 times.
I don't want to waste our time.
Okay, real quick question. Was the inside of the dragon fruit white or orange?
I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
That is very important. Was it white or was it orange on the, or pink, I guess, on the inside?
I'm listening.
My private log.
Because from what I understand, the white and the pink, like a palish pink. Okay. So if it's white or pink, it depends on which part of the world it comes from, and that determines its flavor.
Years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years.
I personally prefer the white one over the pinkish one, but that's just me personally. But you can't really tell just from a surface glance.
It's been too long.
Dragon fruit I want to like, but my wife loves pomegranate chocolates. Honestly, it's fine if you don't like it. But to me, that's one of my favorites. So if I see like a dragon fruit flavor in like a smoothie somewhere, I will absolutely take it. And if it's not too expensive at the supermarket, I might pick up a piece. Pomegranate chocolates I have not heard of, though. I don't feel like the flavor would be very good, no? Because it's like a very sour pomegranate mixed with chocolate. Super sweet chocolate, right? Unless it's like maybe dark chocolate and it's bitter instead. I think I had something similar to a dragon fruit in a drink. Yeah, that's probably how you had it.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck? See if it's legit?
If the coordinates are
boneless wings or just chicken nuggets.
I could at least verify
okay,
the wreck.
good. I've had this discussion. At least someone agrees with me. I have said this, X, and majority of chat has disagreed with me on this. But I agree. Boneless wings are just chicken nuggets under a different... No, actually, not chicken nuggets, but chicken tenders under a different name. But I agree with the sentiment. It's like a dark chocolate. Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
Still all the loyalty missions, too.
I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Speaking of chicken nuggets slash, like, okay, Axe, I need to know if you agree with me on this, because I'm going to get canceled for saying it again. But chicken nuggets are not good. They're good because you like the sauce that are on the chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets by themselves are not good. You just like the sauce on them. Yes, I eat the when I eat boned wings, I eat the cartilage at the ends, and people look at me like I'm crazy. But it is good texture and good flavor. I stand on this. Also agreed on specific branch he always has on hand is Brookside. Okay, good to know. Bone adds a ton of flavor. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Agreed on the boneless wings. Hell yeah, another person. Need to learn the power of seasoning. Okay, I gotta somewhat agree out of someone. I would agree with like half the brands. It's a combination of the chicken and the sauce that makes it work. Okay, I got a kind of, finally. See, Lirovich, you're not alone. Or you're not... It's not just you all against me. I have someone who kind of agrees.
Position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
My father was extremely wealthy. He wanted the ideal daughter, and he paid a great deal to genetically tailor me. When I learned that my father was more interested in controlling a dynasty...
Also, just a side note, but for Mass Effect, ever since I saw someone compare Miranda to Michael Jackson, I just cannot unsee it.
And I'm guessing he caught up with you.
There's definitely some generic store brands that are bland as fuck, so they need the sauce. Okay, good. And even some, like, places, like McDonald's... I would say Wendy's you can maybe have without the sauce if you get like the spicy nuggets, but like McDonald's McNuggets, you need the sauce.
Still hunting her.
I didn't disagree last time, just saying if you're only eating them for the sauce, they aren't seasoned right.
Normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
I can see it a little bit. Okay. The thing is that this is the remastered version where they changed her face a little. The OG version, I think she looked a lot more like Michael Jackson.
So you think your father has tracked her
Wendy's
down?
good on its own.
Precisely,
Mickey D is definitely the
Commander.
sauce. Okay, good. We
My
agree
sources
on
indicate
this.
He knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you need me to do?
My father
Hey,
is
she was designed to be
extremely persistent.
perfect.
I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving
I don't know
the
about that
family
one.
to make sure none of his
At least they
agents get too
removed
close.
all
My
of the
contact name is Lantea. She'll be waiting
moon
for us in the
shots.
lounge near the Nos Astra
Yeah.
docking bay.
All the gratuitous ass, they've removed it.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you
make
need.
do. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit.
If I head that way, I'll
Much
keep an eye.
appreciated. Anything else you'd like to talk about? Back to work.
Okay. Nuggies very much depends on brand seasoning, breading, meat yolk, or nug needs sauce, needs the nugs, sauce just compliments. Okay. I can agree to that.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your
This. Alright, Lirovich. Fine. I'll concede on that point. You got me. I'll concede on that one. Such an iconic scene. What? The one where the sun's in the background and we're just staring at her ass for like a good 15 seconds?
I don't think either of us will forget that day anytime soon.
You know I didn't work alone. I had a team of 11.
Yes, very important for plot.
They all died that
Brings a tear to your
before
eye.
you arrived. All but
Remember what they stole from us?
Turian
Sounds like a
incident
vibe staring at cheeks.
He betrayed us.
One of the most
Shepard.
easily
He's
spotted
the
scenes
reason
in the
we're
franchise. Damn.
Do you know why he did it?
No. I'll be sure to ask him right after I put a shot through his skull. He disappeared just before the attack, but I found him, or at least a way to get to him. There's a specialist on the Citadel named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear.
Let's see, what are...
Where do we find Fade?
What do you think about them removing some of the lines in RE4 in the VR version? Speaking of something similar, because in the VR version, they removed the ballistics line, if you know what I'm talking about. Do you not stare up the moon at night when it's big and beautiful? No, I closed the curtains. Sorry. First I came for the asses. I did not speak for I was not an ass.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy.
I'm shocked.
So the kind of trauma you endured.
You have everything you need.
I even had a bottle of Ceres ice.
I'll keep an eye out,
you
bro.
needn't. Commander.
Honestly, if I were to romance anyone, and by the way, I'm not going to romance anyone in this playthrough, I would romance Dr. Chakwas. I said it. I was watching a Silent Hill mod where they remake Angelo's replaced with a PS2 model. She looked exactly like Michael Jackson. Damn.
So the collectors did take New Canton.
Yes.
Telly Zora Voss Normandy for me every time.
That's great news.
She's not Voss Normandy until the third game, though, right? She's like a different name.
Shepard, I need something.
Let's just go get everyone's loyalty quests. Correct?
Wrong,
Okay.
Shepard. I feel wrong.
Because, like, yeah,
Tense.
for the,
I just want to kill something.
I forget what race of alien Tally is,
More
but for a
so
race,
than
the last
usual.
name is based on,
Like
like,
it's not my
the ship
choice.
that they can call their home or
Like
whatever,
I just
right?
wanna, I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okier didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures.
That's right,
of
yep,
old
okay.
battles, voices of
Quarian, thank you,
warlords.
Quarian. Remember, yeah, Turian, Krogan, Quarian, whatever the fucking blue ones are called.
Here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you were just
Those are like the main ones. And then there's the jellyfish, and then the
What is
like
this?
giants who like angry. I do not like this, Shepard. Sorry, there we go.
Don't know if I can help, Grunt. Sounds like we need one of your kind to look into this.
Most off-world Krogan are warriors. Doctors don't leave the homeworld to Junka. I won't ask you to go there. I will control this.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
The blue ones are called Waste.
I don't like this.
Pussy is never a waste.
Fury is
Damn.
my choice, not a sickness.
You're a waste of space. All of it. Very strong opinions.
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? She touches anything.
Okay, here's my Mass Effect hot take, and I'm going to get canceled over it. Jack is an overrated crew member. I know a lot of people love Jack.
Little group you got
I
here.
think she's
Sounds
just
a pretty
the
nice
angst.
ship. You'd be rich
All
if
of
you
the
took
angst.
piracy, but you wouldn't. I can't figure
That's
you,
Steve
Shepard.
Blum. I knew I
Doesn't
recognized the
matter.
voice.
I've got to talk to you about
Oh
something.
yeah. Look, we can agree the galaxy needs more dead Bateri. Okay.
I'm listening.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head.
Okay, someone
I can't
agrees
stop
with me on Jack, thankfully. Why doesn't she have clothes on? Because money,
You know I
spicy
have a history of
chicken.
Cerberus.
When
how
they
far
made
back
Mass
it
Effect
goes?
2, they knew when they made Jack, you know.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my
recognize
cell
fortune
door
rights
in a
over a
Cerberus
sorry
base.
right to life
They did
until the heat of...
experiments,
Damn!
drugged me,
That
tortured
bad?
me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they
I'm
stole
sorry,
it
Lerovich.
and turned me
I'm
into
gonna
some
hop
super
off with you on
biologist.
that one.
The doctors.
I had the hot
the other
propaganda
kids.
machine on. What about Jack?
Every one of them hated me.
Jack was made for
They let
two
me
specific
suffer.
people. People who love angst and people who wanted to see skin. Us elders called it fan service, you youngins called it gooner bait. Same, but different.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid,
Yep,
but I
no
wasn't
notes.
dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down.
Yeah,
the
she's.
chain it was.
I believe she's
They
overrated.
thought they were so
Because people
clever.
like her for one of
Turns
two
out,
reasons. Because
mess with
she's
someone's head enough
super
and they can
angsty and they love the
turn a
angst,
kid into an all-powerful
or because
fucking idiots.
or because of the skin. She's basically someone's Shadow the Hedgehog OC.
I'm gonna
Like,
talk to the
oh,
elusive man, and he'd better
I've
have
been
some
wrong
answers.
so much. I need
Oh,
to
just
get my
deny
revenge.
everything.
You don't
That's not what
understand
I'm
me,
after
Mom.
Anyway, I found the coordinates in your files.
It's literally
Go to the
my
kitchen
Shadow
facility on
OC
Pavia where
is
they
so
tortured and drugged
powerful.
me.
He can
I wanna
destroy
go to
you
the center
any
of the
day.
place, my cell. I want to deploy a big
Anki
fucking
nudist,
bomb,
which on its
and I
own I
want
can
to watch
appreciate.
from orbit when it goes.
All right.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
She's also the first character which will, as if you show any interest in banging, she will bang you. However, we shall remain chaste, for our Shepherd is pure. Pure. My original OC, please don't. Yeah, exactly.
Commander, there's a message waiting at your private.
Don't worry about it, Kilpsy. You
I
haven't played
believe
Mass
it's from
Effect. Don't worry
Counselor
about it.
Anderson.
Don't worry about it, Kilpsy. It's a spoiler. Look away. Look away from the screen. You arrived to fax. Okay. If and when you meet a crew member named Jack, just know that I think of them as super overrated. That's all you need to know. Sorry, are the Twi'leks of Mass Effect?
Probe away. Probe away.
Isn't the first like Twi'lek from Revenge of the Sith played by fuck, who played her? I know she was like Angelina Jolie. Was it Angelina Jolie? I know it was like the one that everyone was like, oh man, she's so hot. I don't know, Twi'lek are respectable. Well, I mean, like the Sari's whole shtick is that like they're all women, right? And that they expand and attract mates of other races to like gain their DNA and like whatever, integrate them into their DNA or whatever, right? If I remember the lore correctly. There's strippers and diplomats, both at the same time if you want. Very true. Exactly, infinitely more respectable. Am I thinking correct though? Was Angelina Jolie the person who played the Twi'lek in Revenge of the Sith? Or am I thinking of a different actress? Also, yeah, they can breed with... Yeah, okay. Good. Good to see that I still remember my Mass Effect lore. Someone had the hots for Anakin, saying he was hot. I said he was extra hot at the end of the third movie. Ayla Secure. Yeah, that's the one. Who played it in the live-action Revenge of the Sith movie? Look, the only thing I'm saying is... I don't think it's very practical to go into battle wearing nothing but a bra and like a short skirt. Or whatever they were wearing. I don't think it's particularly practical, personally.
Probe away.
Angelina was not a Twilight, apparently. Damn. Gilp, so you've seen Star. Amy Allen was the actress. Oh! The more you know, I guess, huh?
Anomaly detected.
I zoned out all I hear, bra. Oh. I just think that going into battle wearing nothing but a bra and a short skirts and lightsabers is not particularly recommended. Maybe that's just me, though. Yeah, if it was Angelina Jolie, then Team E would have died of a joy-induced heart attack. Just go watch whichever Tomb Raider movie it was that had Angelina Jolie then. I know for a fact Angelina Jolie was in one of the Tomb Raiders and movies, and they definitely used her to her fullest advantage, we'll call it. By Henry V69. Yeah, I'm like Henry the 17th. Thank you, Moonraven. How are you doing today, though? Could also be Tomb Raider and Temple of Shadows or something was the second one. Yeah, that's the one. What hurts me is the fact that the Separatists didn't just shoot separate hit squads with slug throwers and shotguns at Jedi. The funny thing is, there's always a lore reason, but I feel like they just make up these lore reasons as the fans point out inconsistencies with stories, rather than just going, shut up and accept my story for what it is. Like, they could just as easily just say, shut up, I wrote the story, just enjoy it. There's always got to be a lore explanation for everything. What you giggling about there, Moonraven? And been good. Grinding Warframe, been using Rhino 10.0, it's good. Hell yeah. Glad you're having fun. That's exactly it. That's why I like BT. Which one's BT? Also, speaking of, you remember how we were talking about remakes earlier and like the monkey's paw curling? I feel the same way about sequels to beloved franchises. Like, Indiana Jones 1 through 3, mostly 1 and 3 were great movies. I didn't particularly care for Temple of Doom. But, like, the Crystal Skull and whatever that new one was, is, to me, just an insult to the franchise. They kind of redeemed themselves with the Great Circle game, but that's just me. Battletech. Oh, I see. Rhino's the way to go and just trying to get shit done. I see. I've never played Warframe before. Who knows? Maybe I might make it like a sub-goal or something. Like, I'll do a charity event, and if we hit a certain number, I'll try Warframe. But the main thing was that the spawn of gas stuff makes Blastors one of CS main mining things that can replace some type of projectiles that crippling their own economy. Again, though, I feel like this is just bullshit made up by the writers after the fact to make the place or the story deeper and to cover up any like plot holes that they may have devised. Like, oh shit, we introduced guns to the universe. We have to find a way so that Jedi lightsaber still makes sense. And that blaster still makes sense. Pacific Rim, facts, I'm currently on the planet of the infestation. Warframe is good. Duke gonna Warframe it up? Maybe in the future if there's requests for it, maybe. I'm not against it, but I've never played it before. I don't know if it's my type of game. That's why I said hit squads, blasters for battle line work fine. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say the other thing about like blasters is just make hit squads of like 8 to surround the Jedi and then fire at all time or fire it from all sides. Because droidicas, I guess, kind of made sense at least. Nice, I just finished New War. Let's see. I don't know what any of that means, but I wish you luck. At least not completely. They did have special use on the Jedi. Blah, blah, blah. Fructosis. Super expensive. Anakin blew up the main factory. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is that they made this up after the story was done for like Oh, Star Wars is super popular. We need to make more stuff about it. Extended universe. We need to fill all the plot holes. The Stormtrooper aim makes no sense. Well, that's the thing about Stormtrooper aim is, are you a protagonist that needs to survive? Then it's bad. Does no one care about you surviving? Then it's like the best thing known to man. What was the other DLC? 1997 was it? Fair. Thrawn was a treasure. 1999, yeah, and it was weird, but still cool. Had motorcycles and time travel, but it's not time travel. I heard the Warframe story at this point is just people high on cocaine writing the story at this point. Not the one we got in Ahsoka. Thrawn look awesome in Ahsoka. Stormtroopers apparently have genuinely better aim than current day show. Yeah, that's the thing though. Is the Force is the MacGuffin of the plot. Does your person need to survive? Oh well, the Force was throwing their aim off because Force MacGuffin. I mean, he's not wrong. Casting was right, but they did him dirty in the show. I've heard that Star Wars shows these days are like a coin flip. They're either hot ass or they're great. I've heard great things about Andor and the first season of The Mandalorian, but I've also heard the exact opposite of basically like everything else, including Ahsoka and Obi-Wan.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship.
Force equals space magic. Love it though. Yeah, Space MacGuffin. What was the latest piece of Star Wars media? I don't know. Isn't it still Andor? Andor's still relevant, right? If I was a stormtrooper, I would headshot you with the love. And you'd miss, Kilpsy. Because I got Force... Force plot protection on my side.
I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
There we go. I think it was Andor. No, you did. Sure. Whatever, Kilpsy. Genuinely liked Obi-Wan, not perfect, but fun. Solid 7 out of 10. Okay, I'll take a 7 out of 10 any day. But I've heard much worse things, but I guess that's because people are, like, comparing it to their childhood perception of Revenge of the Sith, which I think is funny, because it's like, people have very mixed opinions on Revenge of the Sith. It's like, when it first released, everyone was like, man, this sucks, this ruined Star Wars for me. And now it's like, beloved upon, like, perhaps I treated you too harshly, and all the meme lines that come from it now. The reason why Thrawn was lucky was because he was from a different dimension for years, and he has aged, and physique has gone off. Oh. Thrawn's the blue guy, right? Or is it the really old dude? I forget. No. Only thing I know is one creator having a hissy fit about it. Well, it's Star Wars. Someone's got to have a hissy fit about it. Yeah, they really wanted it to be Revenge of the Sith 2. Thrawn is the blue guy, yeah. Okay. Heard rumors of Abeloth being in Season 2 to be disguised as Padme to manipulate Anakin. Oh shit, wasn't it Angelina Jolie that played, fucking Padme? Or who the fuck am I thinking of? Who played Padme in the original movies? Natalie Portman, thank you, Matt. Fucking Twilight, yes, Twilight Girl, yes, which is, yes. I remember now. As a child, I was forced to rewatch Twilight many times by the neighborhood girls. Jinx. Angelina Jolie, I'm crying. Yeah, cry. Whatever, Crumb. Yeah, they got the shell right. Mickelson is a good Thrawn, but they don't have Thrawn doing anything really clever at all. You never... Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is like, you have the people who write, like, the books or the comics, and they're very talented at writing good characters, but then you have people who pick them up in a different media and, like, completely assassinate the character. I think that's something that happens pretty often in, like, Marvel, right? Because you have, like, comic book versions of them, and then it's like, oh, it's actually just a different universe to make sure that, like, whatever person can keep their continuity or whatever. He's in Twilight. I mean, fucking, Natalie Portman isn't she? I meant Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman is Twilight, isn't she? Yes, keep laughing, whatever. Crumb. I meant Angelina Jolie for Padme, but I meant Natalie Portman. Oh, yeah. Isn't Natalie Portman in fucking... I don't fucking... Okay. Laugh, laugh! Laugh whatever you want. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. My hands are up. Whatever. My favorite Star Wars medium is defo KOTOR games. I know most people love the KOTOR games. Especially, is it the first... No, I'm thinking of Jedi Academy that has, like, the dismemberment mechanics. Did you get some? Nice. Hell yeah. End my look to make sure I heard that right. Go back to lurking, Ryan. Go back. Go shoo. Go shoo. Shoo back into lurking. Don't pop back in for that. Something, Stuart, probably. Oh no, your hand is always up. My hand is not. Oh wait, I guess it is. But yes, I'm in the cinema pose. My hands are up. I'm surrendering. Say whatever you will and want. Yep, it's Academy with Dismember. That's good shit. Yeah, but the second one they removed it, right? Because they got caught by the ESRB board, and they had to remove it from the sequel. What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Who said to clip that? You're not allowed to clip that.
Probe away.
This is illegal, I'll have you know.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
It's like how Dead Space had changed the babies and the dogs for 3. Oh! You know what? That makes sense why the babies weren't in 3. I was like, huh. Yeah, that's right. There weren't any babies in 3, but I didn't really think about it that hard.
Launching probe.
But yes, I hope you're all very proud of yourselves.
Probe away.
I'm stubbed my toe on a dinosaur. I hope curse be upon ye and your entire bloodline, Moonraven. May you be forever cursed to slam your pinky toe on the desk. Remember ESRB said no, you can't just dismember babies? Damn. ESRB doesn't know fun. I do think there's certain games out there that are just like, we literally just, we don't know how to categorize this one. Or we don't even want to let it release, like fucking Postal 2. Remember when my friend broke his toe? Good. May you be cursed with that same curse then, Ryan. I place a curse upon ye. Literally 1984. Bald Duke behavior. Whatever, look. I just want to have fun, and then you all immediately had to go on me and be like, oh, Duke doesn't know. It wasn't bloody Natalie Portman.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors. Launching probe.
Curse has no culture, therefore no effect. You'll see, Ryan. Next time you stub your toe, you think of me. Thank you, Kristen Stewart. Yes. Fuck, I don't know why I thought it was fucking... They both have no range. Fuck it. I'm saying it. They both have no range. That's why I got them mixed up. Yes, I'm defending myself. Yeah, well, Moonraven, why don't you go give me up? I want to be given up now. But Duke what, Moonraven? Say, Kristen's... They both have no range. I'm saying it. I said it. Yeah, I did.
I am detecting a single Quarian life sign in your location. Judging by the suit's erratic readings, the Quarian is badly injured. I am also detecting multiple native life signs near your landing site.
Made with organic innocence. You are not. You are made with malice and hatred for me, Moon. And that's all I've learned from this little interaction, is I can't let my guard down around any of you. I make one mistake and y'all lap it up. This man listens to what does the fuck say and goes, Ryan, don't self-report. I know your music taste, and that's all I need to know.
Orion life signs are stabilized. I recommend securing the area in preparation for shuttle extraction.
When I saw Pattinson, Ferret, and Winter for Elephants, I was shocked at how good he was. What, Robert Pattinson? That was really correct. That is incorrect. I would rather die than listen to that fucking song again. I had to listen to that song. You know what? Most brain rot music is bad. I think that's fair to say. The Goat Streaming remixes were bad. No one liked them. I don't know why they were so popular. Chug Jug With You sucks. It's a bad song. If we're being hot today, yeah, let's go, let's go. Why not? Never Gonna Give You Up is an extremely generic song. It's not that good. It's catchy because you've heard it a million times. It's not good. I most certainly not. I get disputed about saying aluminium or aluminum, whichever you prefer. Then again, new Batman. Yeah, I loved how Patterson hates Twilight. Doesn't Patterson also love Final Fantasy VII and he's an Aerith simp? Am I remembering correctly? What the fuck you just say? I said it, Kilpsy. I ain't backing down. Doing musical hot takes. No, we're doing solid natural takes. These are the takes of a normal person. Welcome to the Comes Up. It's garbage. It's a shitpost. And it's not good. Axe. You made an enemy? I'll make as many enemies as it pleases to be truthful and stand by my words. Never Gonna Give You Up is just Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, exactly. It's not good. It's just what people think is good because they've heard it that many times. I somewhat dislike lo-fi until the same guitar piano beats over and over. I agree. Lo-fi is overrated. If you're just like doing homework or studying, it's fine because you're not really paying attention. But if you're actively paying attention, it's not that good. Math rock is very hit or miss. You either have a banger or garbage. There's no in between. Shitposts are great. They are not. They never will be. Your take is of a dummy. Whatever, Kilpsy. I know your takes. That's all I need to know. All I need to know is your takes to know that they're bad. Nah. But maybe that is because I had to listen to it 8 hours a week at work. No, I think you have a very solid take there. I've never really been that big a fan of lo-fi. Especially if you listen to a mix, it just kind of gets samey after a while. The best music is the ones that make you feel like you just snorted a line. I don't know about that one. I think that's a very hot take, and I don't know if I'm gonna agree with it. Bro sounds so... Crumb, look, I'm just trying to defend myself against these people who are just like... Here, Duke, you must either agree or disagree with my extremely hot take. My takes are good. They are not, Kilps. Your takes are ass. Hot ass. I'm not screaming. I'm just disappointed in you all. That's it. I have no evidence for this, but I think most lo-fi channels are AI. I'm not sure if they are or not, but I can see it just because, typically, lo-fi uses, like, lo-fi is very easy to make through an algorithm. Like, if you look at an algorithm, it can produce lo-fi as much as you want, because it's the same chords, chord progression, rhythmic pattern, that sort of thing.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Yeah, music gen is bad, but yeah, voiceover songs are either hideous or vibe.
Yeah. They build their equipment.
I think they're all hideous, especially when they try and go high or move pitch. That's me personally.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
I only ever used Lo-Fi Girl, who was way before AI. Hell yeah. Yep. Or kiss my ass, wrong. You would like me to do that, wouldn't you, Kilpsy, you disgusting freak? My feed on TikTok is being filled with that new AI song inspired by Marathon. So like, please stop. That's the other thing is I can't prove it, but I feel like any social media is abusing their algorithm and utilizing known bots to push AI. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not that popular, but because they're so invested in it, they're using like known bots and their own algorithm to push it to get traction. There's some Neko Arc songs I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know, that's like slightly different. I like Neko Arc's like Heartache by the Number, but it's like, it's just an AI voiceover that's like very disclosury of its AI. It's the ones that want to hide it and be like, oh yeah, this was totally made by a human, guys, that I don't vibe with. I don't care. Yeah. Would you flip that on? Look, Kilpsy. Whatever you want to do, that's on you. Voiceover that's open with it. Yeah. I'm cool with it as long as they're fully disclosing of it and that it's in good fun and good humor. It's meant to, like, add rather than substitute, if that makes sense. It's not there to replace it. It's there to be like, oh, haha, look, Neko Arc or whoever's singing this. And that it's done in good faith, I guess. Like, when it's a real human, it can be iffy, especially if they haven't consented to it.
Hiding from the elusive man.
But it's a very what's the word, like, mixed bag.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was
yeah, you can shake whatever you want, Kilpsy. Aren't you saving up points for a TikTok dance or something? Plankton does House of the Rising Sun is also a banger. There is a house in New Orleans. And they call the Rising Sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy.
Like an arena.
And God,
that's right.
I
they
know.
used to stage fights here.
I'm one.
Hit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time
I need
I
to
was
save.
out of my
I don't know. House of the Rising Sun itself is a banger, but the guitar part is actually hard to learn because it's like chords that just like, but the strumming is hard. I don't need to save. Sure.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
You give the points. Yeah. I can imagine I'm already bad with my hands. But it's like dun 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 dun. It's like skiing, string skipping. Blah.
I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Okay, Sonic OC. Calm down with your edge there. I'm gonna cut myself on that edge.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Jack kind of reminds me of Duke.
We've been spotted.
A shirt with the lyrics on it. That's fun. I have a couple band shirts. I have a Blink-182 shirt and I have a couple neck deep shirts.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small
And I know the joke you're gonna make, Ryan, and I'm not gonna let you capitalize on it, so I hope you choke on it.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
don't know what joke I was gonna make. I was gonna say, you're gonna cosplay Duke. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Maybe. I'll consider it. Tell you what, I'll consider it. Wow. Wow, what? How is that? I'm defending myself, Kilpsy, and you're calling me mean based off of it.
So strange to be back here. I feel like...
But anyway, back to the topic on hand. Do you guys own any band t-shirts? Or like, I don't know, song-related shirts, I guess, in general?
It's complicated.
I know that there are some people who are really into them and some people who just don't think much of them. I've never really been much for one, but I can appreciate the people that wear them. At least they're willing to, you know... Noted? That wasn't noted. Ah, it's... Well, Kilpsy's trying to note it, but it's wrong. Like everything else she claims. Gorillas, I got the House of Kong. Is that their new album? The one that's like on the mountain or whatever?
This...
Gorillas... I would actually totally get a what is it? Melancholy Hill shirt?
The other kids out here. I screamed
Or
at them
Plastic
for
Beach
hours.
shirt or whatever
Yeah, I
that
was
album was
ignored.
called. That album cover goes hard. I think I have an Icy Stars hoodie, and that's probably it. I see.
I must have come through here when I broke out.
It was
But I
an
don't
expedition, I know spell.
This is a bad place.
Oh. Supposed to go out? No. I got 2D and Noodle.
Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly.
I vaguely recall reading this, like, trivia somewhere, and I don't know how true it is. But isn't one of the person who, like, it's all made by one person, and they used to have some relationship to the Beatles, I think I read somewhere? I don't know. I can't. I don't know the validity of any of it.
I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher. I'll take it.
Anyway, how do we go from, like, arguing about hot food takes to talking about games and movies to talking about music and now band t-shirts or whatever? What was the chain to get us here?
Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my
You
cell.
changed it?
The place I came from.
I didn't. The conversation
Let's keep
naturally flowed, Kilpsy. You just want to blame anything you can on me, and this is proof. Yes, Frisky. I know. Intense discussion, isn't it? What the fuck, Kilps? Again, this is proof. Anytime I disagree with you, you just make me do exercise. What the fuck, man? There. There's your 20. You asked on band shirts. I'll mess with whoever I like. I'm just gonna claim I didn't do anything deserving of that.
Hey, Resh. It's Kira.
My favorite Mass Effect character is Garrus. Ryan, you know this.
Promised us lots of salvage. But this place is
I know yours is Tally. Actually, I'm pretty sure like 85% of chat's responses were Tally. Couldn't remember.
What are you doing here?
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my order. I want to concentrate fire. I'll fly. Order now.
Can't stay there.
Overrun. We outnumber and outgun all.
What the hell is that movement? Alright, whatever. I'm pushing up. Tally, Morden, Thane. Then Garrus, Legion, Rex. Is there anyone you've ever met that's actually a fan of Ashley? I have yet to meet a single person who claims to be an Ashley fan. And I kind of want to know.
He's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
I mean, you can't. They did her so dirty. I've seen people do the fucking Shinji meme from Evangelion on Ashley when she's in the hospital. And that, to me, kind of explains the relationship that the community has with Ashley, I think.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home.
Actually, from
I
what
know
Mass
you,
Effect.
Sub-Zero.
Mass Effect.
So many years have passed.
Sandwich.
And I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you.
I mean, she
You
was
were the
first off a
question,
racist in a
and
space
I'm
scheme
still
that's what
looking for the
fool you. It's
answer.
true, very true. I mean, she kind of softens it in the later games, though, doesn't she?
Why did you come back?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Damn it. I don't have high enough to tell her to do it. Fine. We'll be nice. We'll be nice.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control
Yeah,
you.
but then they just turned into this annoying... I mean,
Fuck.
I'm gonna be honest,
outta
the
here.
first
Go.
run I did was with Caden surviving. And Caden
worth
sucks too. But I know people
None
like
of it is.
Caden more than Jacob in terms of the male characters.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Because of how
Maybe.
Jacob treats you after the
This room
romance.
was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed
Caden is
being
better than
tortured.
Ashley. They all
I used to tie
yeah,
the
I mean,
shit
she's
around my
basically a Miranda
wrists and try
clone.
to rip them off.
Do you think that's what they were trying to
I
do?
won't
Like, they
stop
didn't really
back
expect to
here.
bring her back, but they wanted,
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound. and yell.
another Ashley, so they
Never
made
did me
Miranda.
good. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Right, is that everything? They said we gotta have someone with implants in the crew.
There's a few more things I want to see. This place is the same. It's so different.
No.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Why is the detonator like a lighter? Also feel like we should be at a safer distance before hitting it. Try to leave the Hello Kitty girl's house. Honestly, you know what? For someone who's never played Mass Effect before, Spicy Chicken, you got it down to a T.
Probe launched.
So many planets to probe, though, for real.
Probe away.
I don't know what it is about Mass Effect 2 that makes me just want to probe everything. I know there's a joke in there somewhere, and feel free. You know what? I can take a joke.
Launching probe.
Man, I want to say something, but it's too bad to say. Well, good that you caught yourself, Ryan. You always got something to say. Oh, there we go. Just wanted to let you know that I showed self-control for the first time in a long time. Good. Now make it a habit.
Probe launched.
There we go.
Launching probe.
More element 0. What, Kilpsy? I've gained much more self-control in the last 2 years. Oh, we all grow differently.
Probe away.
Gonna get that new game made by the creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2. It looks pretty cool. I was watching May play a bit of it. Kilpsy, what the fuck? I didn't even do anything to you this time. I literally did nothing to you this time. Alright, fine. Anyway, to answer your question, Ryan, while I do my push-ups. I saw May playing it earlier, and I thought it looked kind of cool. I might get it when it goes on sale and play it with someone. Ugh, and I'll do the squats. The fuck you mean it's sus, Crumb? Gonna sleep, have a good stream. Thank you, Kilpsy, for swinging by. And no thank you for, making me do exercise. We're probably gonna be calling it here soon anyway. I'll probably play to the top of the hour and then we'll raid out as normal. Hey, you said you were going to bed. What the fuck, Kilpsy? I don't know if I speak the same English as you do, but I think sleep is not the same as routine. Don't you head pat me, Crumb. Don't you be head patting me. Okay. Okay. Fuck it, we'll just recruit everyone we need to. Okay, so we already dropped a thing here. Whatever.
Probe launched.
Grab that. I'll just drop a single probe on all these, and then we'll go start the other mission. There's so much probing. Shaking my head, I am beautiful. What?
Launching probe.
Come again? Alright. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we still have to recruit the two guys here. I forgot. I got so distracted with Liara's quest, I forgot we were recruiting people here.
William Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar Anti-Defamation Association claims that our portrayal of Blasto insults
You should
Hanar's
try it my
society,
way.
going
Look
so
at how the
far as
wind
to call
blows.
it exploitation. William Entertainment is not
All right. Let's do it.
Excellent. So the total comes to 107.
Also, I don't know, this is another pet peeve of mine, kind of, on like sci-fi, sci-fi worlds, but why is it always like credits? Like, if there's a sci-fi future and it's in the galaxy, it's always credits as the money.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrade you have.
Go back to Ducats. What is Ducats from? Is that a...
I know the data is vital to the
What the hell are
corrosive
Ducats? Oh yeah, that's Star Wars, isn't it? Dollar bill's obsolete. Yeah, that's fine, but why is it always credits? Why can't it be something else? It's always... Oh, it's credits. Which is basically space Bitcoin. Doesn't have to be dollars, just something more creative than just credits. That'll tech uses C bills and every house has their own. Okay, see? Now that sounds better than just credits.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for
No, I didn't. I did not, Ryan. I was just thinking, alright? It's been a minute, okay? I don't follow these things so religiously as you do.
I don't know. Nobody is ever going to see the extra merchandise, which is why we're going to be rich.
Why can't we recruit the Just a car. Tracking officer in the hub. Dr. Cerny in the cargo. Okay. Middle-aged themed Duke, but you don't know your own currency. The currency we use here is stew because we still barter and trade, Ryan.
She's the last of a dying breed. Can I help you with something?
I'm looking
Bills
for an
are
Asari
just the
warrior
cost for
named
space
Samara.
Comcast and one transmission
Wait,
through
why?
FT health
Do you
messaging
have a
system.
problem,
There
or
was the NSA.
did she kill somebody already?
Legend, all that goes around kidnapping, assassinating one. Hmm.
I have no idea. Just tell me where she is.
If you insist, but fair warning, watch yourself around Samara. Justicars have a nasty habit of shooting people. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck with the Justicar. Try not to piss her off.
Alright, I'm done destroying my pizza with my mouth. Back to lurking. Why would eating your pizza not be what causes you to lurk, Ryan? I am so confused. Hi, Frisky. What else would you just... Not that. I mean, like, why would you not be lurking while you're destroying the pizza, rather than as soon as you're done destroying the pizza, go back to lurking?
My goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
So I can't play Diablo with one hand? I can shit talk with one hand, though?
Ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
You can play Diablo with one hand.
What
Sounds
about
like a
that
skill
Justicar
issue,
that
Ryan.
just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
I mean, I could, but it would require me binding shit to mouse keys, and that's a lot of work. Yeah, well, it sounds like a skill issue, Ryan. Get good.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning.
Or I could finish my pizza and
All
play
the
like regular...
agents are
it sounds
scared.
like a skill issue. Just
I've
eat
gotta
and
get
play,
off this
Ryan.
world.
It's easy enough, isn't it? Since you constantly chastise me for not being able to quadruple task.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
I should go.
Yeah. Anytime I try and like triple quadruple task, you're like, oh, Duke, you have a skill issue. You didn't give me those 4 tasks. Yeah, no, that's just double, you know, a double task. But you fail, but I can do double tasking, and then you're like, oh, Duke, you can't do quadruple tasks?
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
Exactly, Lirovich. Ryan's ADHD is weak.
I need to find Samara and get back to my mission, with or without your help.
Sounds important. Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
We've got that covered.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP.
Uh-huh, sure, Ryan. Whatever you say.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying,
Sounds like you can't, Ryan, with your failure to consume pizza and play Diablo.
I'm thrilled to help you.
Samara would kill a cop? That doesn't sound very just.
She would die defending an honest cop, but she'd fight an army of dirty cops to the death. I admire her dedication, but her presence is still a big problem. I need her gone before I have to carry out my orders.
In fact, I was eating, playing an idle game, talking, browsing Steam Store, and listening to an audiobook. Alright, let's see. How many of those are actual tasks? 1. Playing an idle game isn't a task. Talking to me isn't a task. Browsing the Steam Store isn't a task. And listening to an audiobook isn't a task. Eating is a task.
How do I get to the crime
So,
scene?
yes, you can do one
It's around the
task,
corner.
Ryan.
Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in.
I can
Be careful.
quadruple task if you
Local
want. I
folks
can
have been all over those back alleys lately.
dectuple task if you want to count those.
I have to go.
Ryan.
Good luck.
We better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
Actually, anyway, that sounds like a good point to save anyway. It's top of the hour, like I said. We'll call it there. Alright, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a ton of fun. We had some good discussions, I think. Ryan has a skill issue, but we won't talk about that. Anyway, let's see who we can rate out to today. Let's go say hi to Cosmic, sure. Let's go raid Cosmic. Is that I? Yes, and thank you so much for being here. Okay. Cool. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves, hydrate, do whatever you gotta do. See ya.